I said it once, and I'll say it again. She's just not that into her. Hey baby, hey, so welcome back to Layla TV. My name is Layla. Nice to meet you. And today we're back with another video, and we are going to be talking about Euphoria and why I am at my wit's end. Why I'm annoyed with some of the characters. Let's get into it.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extraordinary.
So we just gonna start off with a bang, baby. Jules.
Who's Jewel?
Jules. If y'all don't know who Jules is, go watch the show. But Jules, I am somewhat annoyed with her character. Let me explain. Now, what happened to Jules when she was younger, you know what I'm saying? Going through some of the things that she went through growing up, I understand why she is the way that she is to a certain extent. But the way that she treated Rue, I couldn't fuck with that. And everybody was like, oh, Jules, oh, Jules, oh, Jules. But when Rue gave it to Jules in that little argument, insert the clip.
I love you.
No, the fuck you don't. You love being loved.
All that Rue said in that argument, Rue was right. Jules just likes to be loved. I knew from season 1, Jules did not like Rue as much as Rue liked Jules. I think they had a beautiful friendship, and I don't think it should have went anywhere past that. I would have loved if they just stayed friends, but together, no. So that's the reason why I'm annoyed with Jules. Not because she got together with Rue, but because of how she treated Rue throughout the relationship. And I know some of y'all are like, that's the reason. I don't know. It just seems as if her character was displayed to be like, oh, well, no, she was not Miss Goody Goody, because she was getting bust down in the first episode. I take that back, baby. I take that back. She was getting that thing clapped up in the first episode by Mr. Nasty. Let's get into him next. Cal, nasty ass Cal. I was happy that he got arrested. Do I think it's gonna stick? I think he's gonna be back for season 3. I think he's gonna be back. But I was just so annoyed with Cal as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because how you gonna drop this whole big bomb on your family and then say basically,
fuck you, you're a bunch of fucking hypocrites.
fuck you to all of them, and then just pissed on the floor. Just took a big ass whiz all over the fucking floor and then dipped. Hiding out in a construction site with different randoms. I was ready for him to go, baby. Honestly, I think Nate should have got his ass locked up too. For one, he did choke that girl. We all knew that. And I think it was kind of fucked up how they sent that other dude to jail. Like, I hope they bring that back up in season 3, because there's no way it just that's it. But anyway, Nate is a menace. This is one, I've never hated a character so much until Nate. He's mentally ill, okay? He's mentally ill. Yes, he got daddy issues. Who don't? Who don't? You know what I'm saying? But yes, he has daddy issues, but that does not excuse his behavior. And I see too many people on social media being like, oh Nate, he's just misunderstood. What the fuck do you mean he's misunderstood? No, we understand his ass perfectly. He needs to be in jail. He needs to be under the jail. I'm not gonna lie though, and I may be one of the only ones. I wanted him and Jules to get together though. I want Nate under the jail, but a piece of me was like, I kind of want him and Jules to get together. I feel like there's gonna be something happening between that in the next season. But yes, he got called out in that play and he couldn't take, so I'm interested to see how that plays out for the rest of the school year. But you know what? For season 3, I don't think it's gonna take place in school. I think it's gonna be afterwards, like the summer before everybody goes to college. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it'll be like a summer, like the summer after the freshman year of college. Like freshman year of college is over and then everybody comes home for the summer. I don't know how they would play that though. Cause I don't think it's gonna be like set in the college, because I'm sure everybody's gonna go to different colleges. You know who I want to just separate themselves away from that place and go to like a completely different college and then just live out the rest of their life and not look back? Maddie. I couldn't stand Maddie in the first season. She was just too much to me.
No, you're not fucking pressing charges.
I'm gonna press charges.
No, you're not pressing charges. No, you're not pressing charges.
Okay.
I didn't fuck with her character at all in the first season. In the second season, she tamed. It's like she calmed herself down, and like I was rooting for her in the second season. You know what I'm saying? I still am rooting for her now, but in the first season, she was doing too fucking much. Over Nate, it was too fucking much. I want her to leave Nate behind, leave Cassie behind, hell, leave her mom and daddy behind, and just go live her life. You know what I'm saying? Go after all the things she's been wanting to go after, you know what I'm saying? Especially with how things ended for her, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a really traumatic thing. Like, your boyfriend or your ex-boyfriend is now having sex with somebody that was supposed to be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? And getting on to the best friend. Let's jump on Cassie, y'all. Now, this is a character. I think like she is the most hated for me. I hate her character the most. That's what I'm trying to say. I hate her character more than I hate Nate. Okay? I can't, especially with the last couple of episodes in season 2. It was just too much. Like, she's batshit crazy and she was just doing too much.
Well, if that makes me a villain, then so fucking be it.
All for Nate? For Nate? What? And back to Cassie. I can't stand her character, the way she treated her sister, the way she treated her mama, the way she treated Maddie. Can't fuck with her character at all. I don't see her character coming back for this. I liked Cassie in the first season. I didn't like her all that much, but I still liked her. You know what I'm saying? Even after what she did to McKay. I still somewhat liked her. A little bit. A tad. But after this season, I wanted her to be one of those that died in the last episode. I would have been completely okay if she died in the last episode. But let's talk about McKay. I don't have any problems with McKay's character. I guess he's out of the show now. Like, I don't like how they did his character. One thing about Euphoria and whoever is writing Euphoria, it's a lot of small things that they don't wrap up, if that makes sense. It's just a lot of small, minuscule things, but that's important to the story that they don't wrap up and that they don't get together. Now, McKay's character wasn't a small thing. That was a big thing. I don't understand why it just cut off like that. We know that him and Cassie was over with. We get that. Okay, cool. I was happy that they was over with. I didn't like them together anyway. But he was still friends with, what's his name? With Nate. You know what I'm saying? I don't get why his character had to just be cut off. We don't get no update. We don't get no what happened. Is he still on the football team? How's he doing in college? We don't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, oh, bye McKay. And then that's it. No updates, no nothing. So that's my issue with McKay's character, is that they just X'd him out of the show. Speaking of X'ing out of the show, let's talk about Kat. Now, she was still in the second season. I'm pretty sure she was in almost all of the episodes. But the fact that they cut her lines and they cut her screen time and they made her so fucking annoying in the second season was really sad. Throughout the rest of the season, she's just that background character, which in the first season, she was not that. She played a pivotal role, if you ask me, in the first season. In the first season, I fucking loved her character. She made some stupid ass decisions, but I loved her character. So how they did Kat in the second season was just honestly distasteful. And that's my issue with that character. Let's talk about Miss Lexi Lex. Miss Girl, I don't have any problems with Lexi. I don't have any problems with Lexi's character, you know what I'm saying? In the throughout the whole fucking series, she's just, I don't want to say she's just been an afterthought, but she was always like somewhat of like the background character, you know what I'm saying? But I really loved how they had her pop out more towards the end of the season. Like I genuinely fuck with that. I loved her play. Her play was the best part of this whole fucking season, besides Rue running through that street. Lexi did her thing. Lexi called the hoes out. It was just fucking magnificent. It was fucking magnificent. And it shows that the background character is usually the character that knows the most, you know what I'm saying? Because they're the observers. And that's what Lexi is. She's the observer. I don't have no problems with her character. I want her and Fez to get together. I'm sure they're gonna write them together. They probably won't. Ooh, they probably won't. Wishful thinking. Les and Fexy. Fexy? Les and Fexy. Fez and Lexi, I believe they're gonna get together. But yes, I have no problem with Lexi's character. I know her relationship with Cassie though is probably gonna be estranged in this 3rd season, but we'll see. So, love her character. Last but definitely not motherfucking least, we got Miss Rue. Now, I know what everybody else gonna say. Oh, I don't like Rue. I love Rue. I said it. I love Rue. I just want her to kick this addiction so bad, and I know she can do it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about people who are addicted, and not just to drugs, but addicted to anything, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna stop with that addiction unless they want to stop. Everybody else in the world could want them to, but if they don't want to, they're not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever you do something just to please somebody else, or you're doing something for somebody else, it's not gonna stick, because you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everybody else. So I hope she gets clean for her. You know how the rumors were spreading around that Rue was gonna die in the last episode? I knew they wasn't gonna do it like that, because I just feel as if there's more of a story to be told with Rue. You know what I'm saying? I have hope for Rue. I feel like a lot of people throughout watching Euphoria have lost hope for her, but that is one character that I genuinely do have hope for. She's done a lot of wrong. A lot.
Shut the fuck up! Hit me! I know you want to get off of me! Don't you fucking touch her! Where are my fucking pills?
A lot, but I am still rooting for her. I pray she wins with this addiction. I pray she lives. Child, not me getting emotional over a fictional character. I don't know. I'm just really genuinely rooting for Rue. I don't have any issues with Rue. The issues that I have with Rue is what she does, you know what I'm saying, when she on that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the issues that I have with Rue, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? How she was treating her mom, how she was treating her sister, how she was treating everyone around her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fuck with that at all when she was on that shit. But when she's off of it, she actually seems enjoyable. I just wish we get to see more of it, because, you know, most of the time when we see Rue, she's snorting that booger sugar, baby. And she's snorting that booger sugar, and she is popping pills. Ooh, speaking of, and I'll end it on this. I don't like that they didn't wrap up what happened between Rue and Miss Old Lady. I forgot her name, but I put a picture on the screen. With this lady. What happened? Because, yeah, Rue got away, but I don't think that lady just gonna forget. She don't seem like the type that's just gonna let that go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm interested to see how they gonna put that into season 3. If they even, are they going to address it in season 3? Are they not going to? I don't like how they didn't address it at the end of season 2. It was a couple of other things that I feel as if they should have addressed, but you know what I'm saying, I think they didn't, because it's only 8 episodes a season. But I don't fuck with that. I don't like looking at a show and then it's like, okay, but what about this? And but what about this? I mean, I guess it leaves it open to speculation, but then it's like, no, wrap it up. To be honest, the way season 2 ended, I would have been okay, somewhat okay, if that was the last season. Hear me out. The way that they, I wouldn't say wrapped it up, because it wasn't necessarily wrapped up, but it kind of was when it comes to Rue. The way that they wrapped it up, it was like, So they did wrap it up when it comes to Rue. And you know how like the first season and the second season was like based off of Rue? Now it would suck if they did this. And I honestly don't think I would watch the show if they did. But the way that they wrapped it up, what if they were opening up the next seasons to be like revolved around another character? Feel me? Because they did wrap it up with Rue. It was just like her story was like not ending, but like that chapter of her life was like coming to a close, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Am I reaching? Y'all let me know down below if I'm reaching. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. And I'm just gonna end it at that. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I wonder if she's gone to stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Jesus is the one. They need to put me on something, baby. Cause I can sing. Put me on one of them contest shows, baby. I eat them hoes up every time. I love you. I'll always love you. That's how she did it. You. That was just so good. Like I need to make sure I go to my therapist.